What's up, guys? So, as you saw in the Sack the Ducks at the tank video, my girlfriend's Weatherby 20 gauge right here, the SA08, completely blew out the choke tube. I'll put it in right here. And what happened was the choke tube actually cracked, pointing a unloaded gun. Just so you guys are aware. Completely empty, right? Nothing in there. The choke tube itself actually blew out inside of the threaded area. So I have a new choke tube here, and this is the actual threaded area. This right here was in the gun still, and the rest of it completely blew out. So what I did was I sent the entire barrel itself back to Carlson's and emailed them. Scott Carlson himself, I believe, is one of the owners or the head people of Carlson's. Emailed me back. I sent the video with it, and they're like, "I'm so sorry about it. Send us the barrel, and we'll get it out for you with a brand new choke for you. No questions asked. Expedited shipping. Sent it right back to me. Got it back within a week." I asked for the exact same choke that I bought. I bought these cremator chokes, which is extended and ported. As you can see here, I bought a set of long range and mid range, and the mid range one is the one that broke. What they sent back, when I put a note inside the box, was a Delta waterfowl mid range. Now, I honestly don't know the difference between these two, but what he said was he thought that I asked for a tighter patterning one. So I was curious of how am I going to run a mid-range, more tight patterning choke when I also have a long-range one that's apparently not as tight patterning, which is a full, essentially what I wanted. So I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I did email him back and saying I wanted the cremator, I wanted the portmanteau one, so he's sending me a mid-range one for free. So the quality customer service from Carlson is absolutely insanely good. I can attest to that. The only thing is that they might have had a little mishap, but like what company doesn't? So all is forgiven there. Sorry, Scott, if you're seeing this, but you guys are fantastic on the replies. Same day, back and forth emailing with him himself. That is awesome. Mishaps happen in every single company, all forgiven. Now, I'm really curious to see how the Delta holds up against the ported actual cremator one with the 20 gauge. I know a lot of guys shoot 20 gauge, especially in the Midwest, especially when everything is a little bit closer, or if you want to challenge yourself out here, there's a lot of longer shots, big open water. So I run my 12 gauge a lot. She likes the 20 gauge. It fits her really well. She's about 5'4", and she has shorter arms, so I have the youth stock on here. Fits her great. I actually feel like this feels pretty good on me too. I was busting clays with it up at our cabin, no problem, and I really like this gun. I really do. The only issue I've ever had with it was a misfire one time, and then the choke blew out, but that was actually the choke tube's fault. Other than that, I could just attest for the Carlson's customer service. They are fantastic. They make great products. I used to run Carlson's on the old Remington 870 I had, then I ran a Kicks out of it, and now I run a Pattern Master out of my 12 gauge, and the Pattern Master Code Black Duck. True locks before that. So recently, the choke patterns that I've had with my 12 gauge was I was not finishing ducks. I'm actually sadly crippled about 10 ducks this year, which is more than the last couple seasons combined. And I don't know what's going on. And my Franke Affinity Elite came with 3 different True Lock chokes from the factory, and I decided I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm tired of crippling ducks. It's not fair to the ducks, and I feel bad as a hunter. So I bought that Pattern Master, and hopefully it's going to do well for the rest of the season. But I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on what's happening with the 20 gauge. I have the cremator and I have the Delta now, and I'm really curious to see how these work. I will be end up patterning them separately with waterfowl loads, probably after the season, because I have a case of number 3 Speed Shock for this 20 gauge that I'm going to use for this, and I'm running number 2 Speed Shock in my 12 gauge as well. Other than that, leave in the comments below if you guys like the Delta or the cremator or other chokes as well for this 20 gauge, and yeah, thanks for watching.